is the biggest man ever produced. I am the kill man, 0.5. Let me show you my toothpick. So there is quite a bit of Crimz history to be said here or explained. I'll do that real quickly, I guess. So Resident Evil 0, I made a Let's Play series on that in 2014. It was my most inconsistent series ever because between each session there was like multiple months of break, and so it was quite a bit of a mess. And I also recorded it during the time I lived in the cabin east of Gothenburg, which was the worst place I've ever lived in, and where my anxiety developed or whatever. So it wasn't a good time, and the series kind of embodies that in a way. It's not very easy to listen to that series, but I actually did it pretty recently, listened through all of it. Now the series was also incomplete. I never got past this point right here where we are right now. This is where we left off, and that was in December 2015. I had just moved back here to my hometown, and I made one session, and then I said at the end, like, oh, we're gonna continue here, don't worry guys. I like doing this because, it gives me something to focus on, but I didn't. And so we left it here since December 2015. And that was on the original GameCube version. What we're playing on right now is the Steam HD remaster version, which we have been streaming up until this point. So this is my third stream now. And the funny thing is that part 2 ended exactly where the Let's Play ended. So it's kind of funny that I stopped at the exact same place 2 times in a row. But hey, this time there wasn't a huge wait. We're here, and we're finally gonna continue with Resident Evil 0. It's not gonna be that classic Let's Play style. It's more, chill stream. I fucking love that sound. Oh, you are dead. Not big surprise. Kick his ass this time. Hello, Billy. Back for another round. You have no idea what's gonna hit you, dear sir. Just wait a second. Ah! Okay, that was 2 dick punches, and he's still going for it. Maybe we should go out. You know what? Bye-bye. Now, do you guys think that the boss's HP got refilled? If that's the case, I'm gonna complain to Capcom. Take my bottle! The fuck was that, Billy? Throw it up in the air! Oh, I hit him, dude! I can't shoot. There we go. I killed 5,000 of them. Why is there no area of effect on my fucking explosive rounds? That's the whole point! Oh! Fuck! I hate to break it to you, A-Spec, but there actually isn't a butter knife in this game. This game is like a constant real survivor mode from the first game, because there are no item chests. And that's what I like. It's the first time the classic Resident Evil formula went without the item boxes, actually. And you have more slots than ever. You have 12 slots. You have to constantly balance what you bring with you. And I think it could have been executed a little bit better. I like it a lot. I really do. It's such a shame that this was the last true Resident Evil game. After this game came out, they went to Resident Evil 4. And you all know the story from there. That's the ticket. Oh, double headshot. Did you see that? Damn. Wait, this is Resident Evil 2. What? Yeah, it is. Whoa, I don't remember this. God damn, this is so cool. Wait, that means there's a chest. Yeah, there is no chest in Resident Evil 0. Man, I love this. Is the kill man in here? This is where the camera was. It feels... Okay. Listen. Like a year before the Resident Evil 2 remake came out, I was talking about I wish they made a Resident Evil 2 and 3 remake in this style. Resident Evil 1 remake style, but in HD. So in my heart, this is what Resident Evil 2 HD remake should have been. Classic gameplay with an option for 2D controls, so you can skip the tank controls. I, however, love the tank controls. I really do. Man, this breaks my heart. Look at this. Hashtag not my Resident Evil 2 remake. This is what I want from Capcom. I want classic Resident Evil to come back, but with new graphics. And maybe something can change here and there. I fucking knew that was gonna happen. Ooh! 3 backsteps. There's no reason to kill them, dude. You get the map in Resident Evil 2 right here. I love it. I can stare at this for minutes. Where's my freaking chest, though? It's right here, Crimz. Fuck off. What if Crimz knew how to pronounce every single word flawlessly all this time, but didn't? The truth is, I don't. I got my Crimzy accent, and that's all there is. I can for real start crying here. This is my Resident Evil 2 remake. Now, don't get me wrong. The remake we got for Resident Evil 2 was good. It was actually very good. I just, unfortunately, had a very tough time in life during that time. So, I associate the game with that time. And I would like to try and fix that. I would like to replay the game and have fun with it. Yeah, look at this, the laboratory. The only thing that's missing now is the music. Other than that, this is perfect how it looks. And by the way, this is the first time that I am playing the Resident Evil 0 HD release. I've been waiting with this for a long time.
You're alive.
Are you okay, Rebecca?
Sir, please. I need to find him. Don't worry, I'll catch up with you.
Rebecca... All right. Just be careful.
I never saw him again.
Wait. Oh my god. Okay, so they don't know that I'm friends with Billy. And she's like, oh, listen to me, I need to find him. And he's like, all right. And then shoots Rebecca in the face, like, you're also a criminal now. Go, helping him. And that cutscene and the voice acting, what was that? She started out with this, calm voice. You're alive. He's like, are you okay, Rebecca? It's so obvious they recorded this in separate rooms and with no feedback from each other. It's so inhuman acting, and I love it. It's super fun. Let me show you my toothpick. Man, that is the scariest tyrant I've ever seen. The way it shakes and its freaking face. Ugh. Man, that is Indeed. No, why? Wesker! How could you? I can't fight this dude. I'm scared. I don't feel comfortable with this. Always jump. Oof! How are you surviving that, Rebecca? You are insane. I do love Capcom sometimes.
Now nothing will stop me from getting my revenge.
It's not cheesy. You're overthinking it. Okay, holy shit. These cutscenes from the Zero game are really, really cheesy. Okay, so final thing. Speaking about Resident Evil being too scary, so you're not playing them. When I was a kid, and I'm the youngest of all my 3 older brothers, and so they were playing Resident Evil 2 on the Nintendo 64, and also Resident Evil Classic on the PlayStation 1. And I wasn't allowed to play them at first, and I also thought it was super scary. But then when I was allowed to play them, I was, still too scared to play. So what did I do? I actually listened to children's cartoon songs as I was playing Resident Evil 2, for example. So I put on Bumbibjörnarna on like a CD on repeat as I was playing Resident Evil 2 without any audio. And it still scared the shit out of me. I was so freaking scared all the time. As soon as I saw those zombies, I couldn't deal with it. Something we can talk about. How about rarity? Okay, so show and tell, I guess. This is Rarity. I have to hold like this. She is one of the main 6 in My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. She represents the element of generosity, and she is voiced by Tabitha St. Germain, and her singing voice is performed by Kasumi Evans, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, Crimz, such a fucking nerd! Okay. And the interesting thing quickly about this character is that I initially hated her. It's like, this is such a bitch. She only thinks about herself, even though she represents the element of generosity. It's like, okay. And the way she talks, like, oh, darling, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, get that shit out of here. So I initially kind of hated this character. And then in season 2, she kind of became my favorite for multiple reasons. Her character development. You see, My Little Pony actually has character development. I know, it's insane. And her songs are amazing. Now, the interesting thing about this plushie in particular is that I got it from my ex-girlfriend's grandmother as I was helping them cleaning out her house as she was gonna move. And so I volunteered to help out, and I worked for like 9 hours in total cleaning out her house, you know, her attic. Do you say that? Yeah, the attic. Carrying a bunch of boxes and throwing shit and stuff like that, and I didn't ask for anything in return. And so her grandmother asked my ex, hey, what does Alex like? I need to give him something as a reward. And she was like, yeah, he's a fucking pony fag, dude. Buy him a pony or something from the toy store. And so she bought Rarity and gave it to me. I was like, oh, that's my favorite character. How did you know? And she didn't know. She just picked it. And so, yeah, that's my show and tell for Rarity. Great character, actually. And an amazing voice actor, Tabitha St. Germain. Holy shit, she is good. I've seen many panels, voice acting panels. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that cringe story time with Crimz AE. Twilight was initially my favorite character because and what kind of hooked me to the show was that Twilight is the main character, but it isn't that what you expect, like, oh, just having a tea party with a bunch of friends, like, oh, I'm gonna make friends, everything is gonna be happy and nice. No, she's like, fuck this shit, I don't need friends, I need time to study, I want to do what I want, I want to spend time, doing and learning what I love. And so even from the very first episode, she's like, no, there is no reason to hang out with random ponies. Why are we doing this? It just wastes time when you can be learning stuff and evolve your interests. And that hooked me, like, wow, okay, I thought it was just gonna be a nice tea party shit, but no, it isn't. And so yeah, he's kind of an autist as well. She very much is, actually. So yeah, that resonates with me a lot. The way she freaks over small details in her OCD, and yeah, and when things go wrong, everything just falls apart and her entire world breaks. So yeah, she has autism, and I love it, the way they portray it. It's great. So yeah, initially Twilight was my favorite, but then Rarity and Pinkie Pie came into the show as well, and I liked their character development a little bit more. Twilight didn't have much that I enjoyed aside from her initial whatever. So yeah, she was for a short time, and then it was Pinkie Pie or Rarity. I can't really decide. Even to this day, even what is it now? More than 10 years since I became a brony, I still can't decide who my favorite is, and that's a good sign. We have a bunch of good, diverse characters with kind of deep character development. So yeah, show and tell, it's over. Speaking of obscure references, that was a big-lipped alligator moment. See if you know that reference without googling it. Oh, what is this camera angle, Capcom? Where's your fucking friend, dude? Damn it! He can't even... What? He's stuck. There is an invisible wall. Taste it! What? He's standing up from 2 freaking grenade rounds in the fucking stomach. There we go. Oh, now he arrives. About time, dude. Okay, so he died from 1 hit.
Cherry cheered a generous 100 bits.
How can I say no now? Pierre, thank you so very much for the 100 bits. Go! Oh, wow! Okay. He was already up in my face. That works perfectly for us. How are you so fast, boy? He's worse than the Kill Man. That looks so weird. Looks much better on the original. And that's when you know you have fucked up. If your HD remaster looks worse than the original GameCube that came out like 14 years prior? It's like, you better question your decisions here. Now, of course, I'm just nitpicking right now. It's just a small little detail, but hey, it's noticeable. It's bam, right there in your face after that cutscene. Whew! Wowie! That was great. That went swimmingly. Fucking close that shit. So yeah, I'll see you boys on another stream. Thank you all so much for hanging out. For the bits, that was very generous, and we got a new follower as well. But yeah, I love you all so much. See you on the next stream. Take care.